In February 2000, police in Aberdeen, New South Wales, responded to a call from neighbors who noticed blood on the front door of John Price's home. When officers arrived at the residence, the front door was unlocked and the television was on. The bodies of John Price and Katherine Knight were found. Price had been in a relationship with Katherine Knight, a former abattoir worker with a documented history of violent behavior. The relationship was marked by frequent arguments and previous incidents involving threats and physical violence. Despite this, Price continued contact with Knight. On the night of February 29, 2000, Knight attacked Price while he was sleeping. Evidence later presented in court showed the assault involved multiple stab wounds. After his death, Knight remained in the house for several hours. During that time, she hung Price's body on a meat hook, skinned it, decapitated him, and cooked portions of his remains in the kitchen. 3 plates were prepared, and 2 of them were placed on the dining room table, each labeled with the name of one of Price's children. This act was assumed that she attempted to serve him to his children. The children were not present and were not harmed. Knight was found unconscious in the residence with Price after ingesting a large quantity of medication. Emergency services transported her to a hospital where she recovered and was taken into police custody. During police interviews, Knight admitted responsibility for the killing and described the actions she took afterwards. Investigators found no evidence of involvement by any other individual. At trial, psychiatric evaluations were presented documenting Knight's long history of violent behavior, including prior assaults, threats, and incidents involving weapons. Records showed that law enforcement had previously responded to incidents involving Knight, though no homicide charges had occurred before the death of Price. In November 2001, Katherine Knight entered a guilty plea to the charge of murder. She was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, becoming the first woman in Australia to receive that sentence. John Price's remains were recovered from the residence and identified through forensic examination. Following sentencing, the case was formally closed.